Eastern Equatoria, we are not ready to talk or dialogue with the people of Bor. The people of Eastern Equatoria are saying, let the cattle herders move. They have caused us so much harm to the extent that our patience have run out. Our tolerance have gone.
Tell us what harm they have caused, and is this something that has been happening, or it has just been happening in the last 1 month?
Thank you so much. You know, from 2011, there were cattle herders, like my colleague Julius have said. There are deaths, 1, 2, you know, not what we are seeing right now. But for the last 1 month, this time is totally different. They have killed so many people. We have seen all mothers burnt alive inside houses. Villages are burnt.
Where?
Abara in particular. You come to Kitwan, you even come to Kubi. These things have already happened. You see Lowoi in western of Torit, because this thing is not only in Magui, it happened in Magui, it happened in parts of Torit County and then Juba County. So this trend is this time very different, and they are heavily armed. They have RPGs, PKMAT, so we are saying let them go back. The military should escort them peacefully to their area, and then we will talk with them after they have reached Jongle State. And we are also telling them, don't come back to Eastern Equatoria. If it's the issue of flood, they have higher grounds in Jongle State. They can move to Nuerland, they can move to Pibibor, they can even move further to Twitch in Jongle State, because this is their state.
As a South Sudanese, are you aware of the issues you just enumerated, the issues of humanitarian catastrophe of greatest proportions? That's why there has been a bigger influx into your area. Are you intolerant of helping a fellow South Sudanese?
Thank you so much. We have been helping, not just because of this catastrophe that has happened or flood. We have been helping since time immemorial as people of Eastern Equatoria. We have hosted the people of Jongle during the movement. We are still ready to host them, but not those with cattle. When you are running, you cannot run with all your cattle. Comrade Mading, what we are saying is not the issue of flood in Jongle State. Because IDPs, you just run yourself with your kids. Maybe we have few things to eat, but you cannot run with all your cattle.
Let's take a break from that.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to Fixing South Sudan, your ideas for building the new nation. I am Mading Ngor, and with us in the program are Honorable Julius Moilinga, MP, Magui County, Constituency number 11, SPLM. Honorable Grace Abalang, MP, Equatorial County, Women List, SPLM, and we are speaking about the cattle issues in Eastern Equatoria. They are saying, as the MPs, they have lost tolerance for the presence of Jongle-based cattle keepers in the area. They must go, and they must go now. And let me come back to you on what I just mentioned, the issues of humanitarian catastrophes in Jongle. That is what has forced the bigger influx into your areas. And the cattle keepers are saying, you want us to go back to our area, there's cattle disease, there's no pasture, there's a lot of insecurity. What is your response to that?
Mading Ngor, if you go back to the history of the liberation, when the people from Bor and Jongle were displaced during the conflict in 1991 and 92, most of them took refuge to our area. And most of them came empty-handed. Our people are so accommodative. They are human. They accommodated them. They lived peacefully with them up to the time when the peace talks, when the CPA was signed. I was part and parcel of that community. We hardly had any problems. They came empty-handed because they were displaced. Nobody told them no. We felt that we are their brothers, we are our brothers' keepers. But then, as they started living, of course, normally people give birth, the number increases. All of a sudden, we saw places like my area, Mugali, Papa 91, got renamed from Mugali to Bor 2. And down the drain, they started to set up their parallel administrations. Even as I speak now, they have their parallel administrations within Nimule area. They don't recognize the Payams and so forth.